Hello guys, let's do a quick recap of the week and compare it to my prediction and try to predict what will happen next week. Um, let's start with the SPY 500 ETF. This is the 60-minute chart. So last week the stock finished here, and then at the post hours market it closed below and made 4 attempts to close above the 440.85 and failed. This made me confused, so my prediction was that if we see that the SPY break in and close above the 440.85, it will do a push to the upside and probably something like this for a Renji and then break up. And what I didn't want to see the SPY moving below, so I thought that even because we saw this below, probably it will fall to this area, maybe to the 435.80 area, which for me, this key line 435.80 is the start of or the beginning of a bearish trend. Trend to the downside. And what we saw caught me by surprise because we saw it basically at the pre-hours closing below and at the beginning of the trade pushed above, making a try to close the gap and failed. And you see it where it failed. It closed at 435.72, which means that this line is a very strong support slash resistance, and then it just fall down and find a new entry point. It did on the 15 minutes. You will see on the 432.40 some attempt. You see here the attempt to close and to break above. It's basically the high 432.40, and here it's 35. Closed below and pushed to the downside, find the support. This was a new line at the 430, more like a mental support, and from there it pushed higher. When I saw it close above the 432.40, I look for a opportunity for the long side because I'm trading between the lines. Like reading between lines, I'm trading between them. If I see it close above, I will look for the target here and maybe for the target here. Always two targets to the upside, because the move is a big move. So you see it. It made another attempt to break it, failed, and then push higher, close the above. When it closed above, made another attempt, and consider this. This is a very big area of which need to be covered with the gap. This is a big gap, and what the stock did, it just filled the gap. And when it filled the gap, it made a try to break the 444.20, which is a good sign for starting a bullish trend. But the last Friday, it made attempt to break and close above, failed, and post hour failed here. So probably what we see, if you check your indicators, what you are following and what give you the sign, probably there is the sign for a reversal with a divergence for the even though the market moved up, there is a divergence from here probably. So might we see a fall and bring the buyers back in. This is a hope. My hoping is that the and my wishful thinking that the market still want to go higher. So it bring the buyers from this big and strong support and then push higher. If it close above the 444 like it did here, it will then push to the 446, and then if it close above the 446, definitely it move to the 460. This is my prediction. If we see it break below, it doesn't mean it want to fall down, just mean it find a new support to bring the buyers. So this is one, this is two. If it breaks below, we are coming back to the downtrend, and then I will look for short. So be careful this area. So I'm pretty much disappointed for my prediction because I was wrong. I was trying and I was telling that the market will move higher or even in a sideways and then push to the upside. I knew there is a risky because it closed below. I thought maybe we will see from here to the upside or even from here to the upside, but I didn't manage and I didn't consider that it might even broke and give indication for the beginning of a downtrend. So for me, this is indication, this move, it's indication, and also this one for a beginning of a downtrend. So be very careful for next week what will happen. What I hoping it's we will see a break and a sideways. I want to see a sideways. I want to see the market resting a little bit from this big move to the down and big move to the up. I want to see it resting and then moving to the upside. I don't like to see the big move down, big move up. It's very tempting to go short and long, and it will just took you in and took you out um, with the big move. See the big move here, see the big moves here. Be very careful. So this is for the SPY, and let's move on to the QQQs. Basically, this almost the same move. Just consider that you see it didn't open like here. It opened from this almost last point, and then at the pre-market and the post-market falling off. The same goes here. There was a big gap and it filled it now, and now it's gone rangy. Although it closed above, which is a good sign for the Qs, which means probably we see from this 375 coming back and then move higher. There are a little bit more key here to consider, like this one 378, but probably we'll move on. I want to see it basically making another attempt from here, give a good buy opportunity buying the dips, making the 370 a good and strong support area, and then moving on. So if I see it close below, I will look, and failing to break above and close above, I will take short, and from there I will look for long opportunities. So this is for the QQQs. Tesla. Tesla did amazing. Basically, fall to the 720 the second time, which is a big support area, and just didn't look behind, move on. If you enter at the 750, guys, good for you, because I stated if it closed below the 743.80, it will push higher to the 767, even above. The target is 780. So if you took this big profit, good for you. If you didn't, you will find the new opportunities. So this is with Tesla. You still see it wants to move higher. Probably will test it here. It can go even down to this area. If it closes below this area, probably will bring the buyers back from here and then push higher. So my prediction for the long side, but look for a short opportunity with reversal. Tesla, mRNA did exactly what I predict. Moved to the sideways, didn't listen much to the market. So basically it seems that if the market moving down, mRNA moved up. You see here what it did. The market moved down, it moved up, sell off, spike here, find a good. So if you took long here, because you had a good resistance area at 423, so let's say you're risking like $5 to $7. You did here about 1 to 2, even if you waited 1 to 3. Nice here. The last day you saw This can big rejection, so this is a soft support area, and this is another. See it here, something here. Closed above, closed below, sorry, and just move to the downside, didn't look back. So probably I hope it will bring the buyers from here, then push to the downside, to the upside, sorry guys. If it closed below this line, I know they are very close to each other, it will bring the price again from the 406 area. So pay attention to mRNA. BA was very interesting because BA give indication that it wants to fall down, which means I stated below 208.72. If it closes below it, it will fall down. And where are the support area? I don't know, even in the 150. But I was saying it's very risky because you don't want to see BA crashing like that. It's a big crash for the company, all the stockholders, the employees, etc. So I was waiting to see it close above the 210 and give good confirmation with 211 here. And what happened here? Boom, to the upside like crazy. It's like it's rangy, and then squeezed to the upside. Basically, took all the short sellers and on those areas and boom to the upside. Probably something like this will happen, or even to this area. The nice soft area is the 215. So even from that, it can do a bounce to the upside. If I see it close below, I will look for short to this area again to retest the 210. So this is for BA. Let's go BBIG because I also give prediction on that one. Basically was correct below 833. You see it close below. I said it will move to the 650 as it did here, even give some more, and then below 653, close below, you see it here. You can go to the downside, give another attempt here. So probably if we see it close below, it will move to the 422 area, probably do a bounce with a 5 and then the downside. I won't trade it to the upside yet. And the last one, Riot. Riot, I given a sign not to trade it. It was risky for me, although it gives sign for the downside. As I said, below 28, it will fall to the 25 area. But see how it closes below this line and then open again up and push to the upside. So rangy here, I won't trade it. If you want to be a little bit risky, short it below this candle, stop above here, but pay attention. They are looking for those areas to push the stock higher. So something like that to be more safe, then push to the 25 area. If you want to go long, I will wait for the 30 to reach and close above. If it closes above, I will take it to 33. So this is the recap. Basically, I was wrong with the SPY and the QQQs. It's open with a big gap to the downside, but managed to fill it up on the following week. My prediction was maybe it will be a shortfall with your reversal to the downside and then a big move to the upside. So basically it did its move, but not for my correct key lines, but my support and resistance was served me well, give me indication what can happen, and it helped me a lot with my trading session. I'm basically more a scalper, day trader. I trade inside the day. So you know what? Let's assume we are looking at BA and look for the 1 minute. If we take it when it broke the 210. Where it was. See what happened. It's basically listen to this area and open above. What it means that if we saw it pushing back, so we will see fall, but it didn't. didn't, and it opened above. So you can take it here if you are at the opening, like this is a 1 minute. So this is a 1 minute candle. If you like to trade in the 1 minute candle, it's also very good because it's the biggest momentum. So you can enter here, exit here. So this move alone is from 210.20, 210.90, so 70 cents. Probably you took more risk here and bigger size, something like I like to do. I'm trading between the 1 that's 2 minutes. So I will, if I was enter here, I will probably exit here, or would put a stop loss something like in here. But the stock, as you see here, failed here, failed twice. So if I want to took short, I will took it below this line, and then I see this candle. So this is for the upside, and you see how it listening to this one, rejected, but also rejected here, and then move on, rejected, and find the support here. So you can move on with a good, nice reversal, which will probably give you a nice profit if you took it from here. This is your stop loss, and then 212, let's say 20 or 25. The stop loss is like 50 cents. 50 cents if you like 1 to 2. I'm not trading 1 to 2, 1 to 3. I'm trading the support and resistance. So if I see 50 cents, the area should be $1. So let's say 230, and you see where it reached. This is the 1 to 2 move. 1, 2, 3, boom. I would exit here. Short reversal if you like another attempt. Usually I'm not making the second and the third attempt. I like to capture the first attempt. This is the first attempt. This is the second attempt. The third I will wait, and you see what happened. And from here, don't take any attempt because this is resistance. So I would wait and see how it reacts. Even though I could, you see it trying to break below, fail, second attempt. So you can go long here with smaller rigs, bigger size. So this is what they are teaching. You could go 250, 60, and let's say 250 and 40 cents. You want to get, let's say, 80 cents. So 250, 60, it's 260, 40. See, reach the target. So basically, the computer trending it very nicely, and then when it reach this area, you could look for a short opportunity, but very careful here. So then you see the big rejection here, how it listen it. So big rejection, even if it's 1 minute, you can go short it here, and you can have no wrong because this is the big candle. So big sellers, big size, so move to the downside, and that's it for the session. Just trading one stock and fine. So this is an example how I'm trading what I'm trying to capture. I'm not trading the candlestick patterns. I'm trading the momentum and the key zone. I'm looking inside those. This is a 60 minute. Inside the 60 minute, I will look for a key zone like this one. I draw there. I'm looking a smaller zone and to trade above them or below them. So hope you like it, guys. Hope you will have a good week session. Smash the like button if you like this video and the prediction and the recap, and see you guys later.